But don't even make me mad no more. I'm just disappointed. I'm disappointed in you. You know, I really had a lot of respect for you. I reward loyalty with loyalty. I reward disloyalty with distance. You know, you think about what you did. You know, I forgive. I do. But I ain't about to forget. Let's not be naive now, buddy.
That's right.
Let you just do it to me again? Like with just the people around me, I started throwing away all of the wrong relationships for all of the right reasons. This not peaceful. I'm not going to be nowhere that's not peaceful.
So he says, and this is a quote that I like, he says he rewards loyalty with loyalty, and he rewards disloyalty with distance. And still, accountability, he mentions that, and principle needs to be present. So as we consider loyalty, let's also hold people accountable and stand on principle.
The contents on this channel are for learning, insight, and introspection.
Hey, mindful people, you have made your way back to Mind Your Mind with Just Justified. So you saw the thumbnail. Let's jump right in. Today, we are talking about blind loyalty. So as the media goes insane with the Diddy arrest, and I see many people condemning, joking, or distancing themselves, I also recognized those who came out in his defense. Now, I know there are people strongly for and people strongly against his arrest, and I can't help but realize the ones who claim they witnessed the deviance and those pulling the "they are trying to take another black man down" argument, and think, if those allegations are in fact true, would those shouting his innocence continue on that plan, or would they stand up against as publicly as they did before? So if they find out that he is guilty at the end of the trial, will they still have his back as loudly as they do now with all the accusations that's out there? So I honestly do not want to linger on the guilty or innocent possibilities of the Diddy's case, but I do want to direct our attention to the concept of blind loyalty. So what do you think about what this man has to say about blind loyalty?
Well, listen, you'll just have to owe me one on this one, okay? Blind loyalty. Blind loyalty is the equivalent of stupidity. Blind loyalty means that there's zero accountability. Zero accountability. I am loyal to you. No matter what you say or do, I'm going to stand by you at whatever the cost. Sounds really good, but it's quite stupid. Sounds dreamy, but it's quite stupid. A true friend, a true lover, would not require that of someone that they really care about. They wouldn't require you to be blindly loyal. They would want to know what you're holding their loyalty to, right? Like, what are you asking me to do? Blind loyalty equals zero accountability. And a true lover, a true friend, should want you to hold them accountable. That's one relationship tip for, what is this, Thursday? You're welcome.
All right, so this man refers to blind loyalty as stupidity and equals no accountability. And he says a true friend or lover will not expect or require blind loyalty. This next video, though, refers to blind loyalty as dangerous.
I think loyalty is really like a dangerous thing. I used to be so fiercely loyal, honestly, that I was like blind to so many things because I thought it meant I had integrity or something. But really, it just left me blind, and I don't want to be blind. I want to be eyes wide open. I want to see that you are who you say you are with your words and, more importantly, with your actions. And if enough red flags and inconsistencies begin to present themselves, like, I'm going to pull back a little and protect my own energy. And I think I used to think immaturely that that meant somehow I wasn't loyal. You know, I've had this happen both in business and personally. And sometimes people grow and evolve. Sometimes our eyes become open to things that we were able to ignore, you know, before we did grow. But listen, if things keep presenting themselves, that is the certainty you need to reevaluate. I'm still learning this one too, but man, it is so crucial because it's important to our own health and happiness. And it's really a part of learning to set boundaries, which to me have been a game changer in my life in every way imaginable. Sending you so much peace and love from my heart to yours.
So she said basically to be eyes wide open, to see what people present to you continually and do not ignore it. She also emphasized boundaries, which is definitely important when you're talking about loyalty. So this next video refers to it as lethal loyalty.
Suffer from the desperate need to be loyal. And lethal loyalty is when you become so faithful to being everything to everyone at the expense of being what you need to be for yourself. It's when you practice being firm in your support for someone or something, although that person is not supporting you. And when we have a loyalty that is harmful, that is lethal, that hurts us, we often place a greater expectation on our backs than we do from the other person. And so what we say to ourselves is, we are loyal, we will be loyal, we'll support because I'm a friend and I'm a supporter and I'm always going to support. And the other person, we don't, even though they give us very little, we accept that. And we say that we're loyal, and we expect for other people to give us what we give them, and then they don't give us what we give them, and we're disappointed, and we stay and we stay and we support because we want people to see our value. And the reason that we want people to see our value, to take notice of our value, is because there is something unresolved, something undealt with, something that is still hurting from our past that we refuse to address. When you have lethal loyalty, it will always sabotage your heart and you will never be able to heal.
So he basically says loyalty should not hurt or be harmful, and that it's often not reciprocated. Never offer your happiness or peace of mind. So let's keep that in mind when we're talking about loyalty. It should not hurt, should not be harmful. And you should never offer your happiness or peace of mind in return for loyalty. So let's check out this next video.
Or boundaries, or is it's just blind loyalty? I'm gonna say blind. Right. That's what I'm looking for. Blind loyalty. If you ain't got no principle with your loyalty, and you just being loyal to a cause where you can't hold accountable, I'm always gonna go back to accountability. You know I'm big on accountability, bro.
No, for sure.
If I can't hold you accountable, and I've got to be loyal to some shit that may be detrimental to us, to me, then I feel like that's when it becomes the problem.
All right. So he brings up that you should not be loyal without principle. So you should not be loyal without principle, boundaries, as the previous video also mentioned, or accountability. I love what Kevin Gates said in this next video.
The things that's not loyal to us. People don't even make me mad no more. I'm just disappointed. I'm disappointed in you. You know, I really had a lot of respect for you. I reward loyalty with loyalty. I reward disloyalty with distance. You know, you think about what you did. You know, I forgive. I do, but I ain't about to forget. Let's not be naive now, buddy.
That's right.
Let you just do it to me again? Like with just the people around me, I started throwing away all of the wrong relationships for all of the right reasons. This not peaceful. I'm not gonna be nowhere that's not peaceful.
So he says, and this is a quote that I like, he says he rewards loyalty with loyalty, and he rewards disloyalty with distance. And still, accountability, he mentions that, and principle needs to be present. So as we consider loyalty, let's also hold people accountable and stand on principle. As I even see people being so loyal to even serve time for another, while that other is out living their life, I just believe you shouldn't be loyal to a fault. You shouldn't be taking out that person's accountability, that person's principle, or the principle of the matter. So I just will end with to stand on accountability and stand on principle. Right? So I do have a mindful moment quote for us today. And that quote is by Harry Petzinis. Harry Petzinis. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but that's the person who said this quote. So our mindful moment quote today says, there's a difference between loyalty and blind loyalty. Be loyal to your instincts, sense of self, and belief system, not people and issues that are unworthy of your time. So I'll repeat that. It says, there's a difference between loyalty and blind loyalty. Be loyal to your instincts, sense of self, and belief system, not people and issues that are unworthy of your time. All right, but until next time, peace.